Hello and welcome to another podcast with Pitch and Tonic. I am your co-host, Sarah Jean Webern.
And Kyle Morrow.
And we're in person!
Yeah.
So today on this podcast, we thought we would do something we've kind of been very looking forward to, which is... I apologize.
Oh no.
We have identity crisis with dogs. It's just gonna happen. Oh no.
We will be assigning if a composer were a drink. And by drink, it could be, I guess it could be like alcoholic and non-alcoholic.
Yeah, I don't think we should limit.
No, I feel like some composers are like, you're a nice green tea.
Yeah. But we wanted to start with one we had the answer for probably weeks now.
Oh my, yeah.
And it is...
When the idea came up, we were like, we know this one.
We know. Yeah. And we have like a bowl here.
Yeah.
Of a bunch of composers. I think probably somewhere around like 80.
If not more, we are not going to get through all of them. Or we will. Who knows? Maybe we'll go through fast.
Yeah. But our first one is Mozart. And if Mozart were a drink, we agreed it would be a Long Island iced tea.
Yes, with a cocaine rim.
And for those of you not familiar with Mozart, he did everything. Alcohol, drugs, you named it. Yeah. Died young.
Died very young, 36, I believe.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and now with Mozart done, we will pick out one. Do you want to do it first?
No, I'll let you go.
Okay. ASMR. Okay. Ooh, okay.
She thick.
She thick. Oh, nice. It's one of my favorite composers. I will butcher her name once again. I'm so sorry. Hildur Guðnadóttir.
Oh, the Chernobyl composer
Yes.
and the Joker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, I actually was thinking about this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she is one of those like new experimental drinks that sometimes you put like a piece of dry ice in there to make it all smoky.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know, it's like mysterious.
Yeah. The second you said that, I just immediately think of the Parks and Rec episode where Ron gets whiskey lotion. If you know the episode, you know.
Like and subscribe below.
I'm not as familiar with like her Joker stuff. I really did like her Chernobyl soundtrack. She would be an experimental drink with dry ice.
Yeah.
Probably a clear liquid though.
Yes, it's like clear and mysterious where it's like you're expecting it to be like straight, like just some form of alcohol, and then suddenly it tastes like really good.
Yeah.
It's like soju. I don't know if you've had soju
I've never
before.
had soju before.
It's basically juice, but it's very alcoholic. It's great. Okay, next.
That didn't go very far.
No, it didn't. It's gonna go right here.
Okay, we'll go.
Because
I have a little pile.
There you go, because we're neat and tidy.
Here we go. Oh, okay. Charles Ives.
Ooh, okay. Go. Okay.
Oh, God. An American composer. He was an accountant, I think, most of his life. And all of his works were found in a drawer, if I'm remembering correctly.
You know, I'm not super familiar with Ives' history, but it sounds right.
Yeah. He has a really interesting way of thinking of harmony.
And all I remember is the layering of styles.
Yeah.
I was gonna try to think of a really like sophisticated word, and I was like, not gonna be that.
What would he be? I feel like because he's an American composer, I would want to say he's like, honestly, you can hate this if you want, but like a Jack Daniels sort of. I know, but it's like an American whiskey.
It's so true though. It's definitely a mixed drink. A Jack and Coke.
Yeah.
With a little like lemon squirt.
Maybe, or even like an orange peel or
Yeah.
something. This one's hard.
That one is hard.
This one's I guess that's what I'm gonna go with. He'll be like a Jack and Coke with a. Cause to me he's not a non-alcoholic drink.
No. Like.
It's not the vibe I'm getting.
That's not the vibe. There's so much going on in his music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with Jack and Coke with a lemon squirt.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay.
And you can follow along below. And
yeah.
be like, I know he is this.
Yeah, please. Chime in.
Let's see. Go with this one. Takemitsu.
I'm not as familiar with his works.
I love his works. They're extremely delicate, I would say, in the most, like, they're just so nice to listen to. Mm-hmm. I would say okay, this is very specific, but it is like a jasmine tea, but on its second brew.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, where it's not super strong and the aroma is still setting in, but it's so nice. That was a really like.
Because his music isn't very like intense, right?
No.
It's very.
It can be.
It can be. Again, I'm not super familiar with his works, so it's kind of hard for me. But he does the jasmine second brew.
Yeah.
Solid choice.
I made that really tiny. There you go.
Oh, okay.
These are just gonna get harder. I already feel it.
I know. Okay, Kate Soper. Oh no.
I love how we went from Mozart to everyone.
More recent.
Yeah.
More recent. Kate Soper, if you're watching,
We love your
I'm
music.
so sorry if we generalize you into something that you are not.
That goes for every composer.
Yes.
At least the living ones. The dead ones are dead.
I'm sorry if we didn't capture your vibe.
Yeah.
Also, Kate Soper, I love you. Iconic. I'm nervous.
Okay, I'm gonna do a base of something very aromatic.
Okay.
And that kind of gets you a little vocal. Like a tequila.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking she has like a certain like I get grapefruit vibes from her.
Ooh.
Like a grapefruit tequila? Like that would be weird though. Like not like a grapefruit margarita. I don't feel like she's a margarita.
No. I'm saying maybe like a grapefruit martini.
Interesting. I like that. Like tangy, a little bitter.
Is that a Manhattan? We're not bartenders, by the way.
No. So a martini usually is like a.
We have a bar book.
We do.
For cheating.
Like for example, a gin martini is usually just gin, vermouth, and like if you wanted to make it dirty, you would add like olive juice or pickle juice, depending on. Mostly olive juice. Don't come for me. But a grapefruit martini, you wouldn't add like. I feel like you wouldn't add like a ton of sugar. You would still want it very like grapefruit oriented. And that would usually mean a vodka or a gin base.
Yes.
Like you wouldn't do like a tequila. And for some people, vodka does get you talking. It kind of just depends on the person. Tequila to me is very much like a celebratory drink. At least from personally. Like, when I have tequila, I'm not doing it because I need to, like, simmer down. I'm doing it because we accomplished something.
A cranberry Cosmo.
Interesting.
A little bitter, a little fun.
Cosmos are very sweet, though.
I think they get pretty tart, don't they?
I don't know. I can drink them like water.
Again, these are hard.
They're so hard.
Yeah. I think we're getting a vibe, though. A lemon drop?
A lemon drop.
A lemon drop.
A lemon drop.
Mm.
For sure. Because you could have that as, like, a shot, and I have had lemon drop shots before.
Together?
Yes, together. And they're quite delicious,
yes.
and they can be very sweet, but if you get them as, like, a drink,
yeah.
they're also very...
And when we say bitter and tart, please know those are not, like, offensive. Like, we think someone's bitter or tart. No, I love a bitter and tart drink.
Yes.
That's, like, something, like, a grate on the palate.
I really do not like super, super sweet drinks. I've gotten...
That just makes you sick. At least it makes me sick.
Yeah. Do not give me, like, a weird cotton candy concoction. I don't want it.
No.
I don't want it.
Is it your turn or my turn?
I picked Kate Soper.
Okay.
You're good.
We really are going for, like, everyone alive. The next one is Aphex Twin.
Wow. Okay. Mysterious Man. Also has been around for a while.
Been around for a while, yeah.
Kind of a cult classic.
Cult classic, mysterious, doesn't really show up.
Yeah.
And then, like, drops all his music and then...
Yeah. Disappears.
Can
I phone a friend?
I phone a friend? Okay, so someone who drops everything without notice, and it's like a giant work, and then goes back and starts writing music again, and just loves what he does.
I feel like he would be a very specific, like, limited edition run whiskey. Or some form of, like, hard alcohol. Like,
yeah, it's
4 bottles made.
It's definitely not a mixed drink. It's something you sip or take a shot of.
Yes.
Right then and there
Yes.
as you're listening to his music, which is very nice. Yeah, like a dark liquor, limited edition run.
Hella expensive.
Probably.
Sells the bottles.
Keeps the bottles to sell the bottles later.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That one wasn't that hard. I like that one.
I'm so scared every time it's my turn to sing.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda hoping for someone like Beethoven or someone that's kinda easy.
Let's see what this one is. Britten.
Oh!
His first name is Benjamin, right?
Yeah, Benjamin Britten.
BB. Benjamin
Britten.
He has a very interesting upbringing with tonality, for sure.
Yeah. I would...
And rhythm.
I would say... Not gonna lie, I'm kind of getting just like a beer.
Interesting. That's not the vibe I get from him. Explain.
Like a stout.
Okay, that
like
makes more sense.
Like a complex, heavy stout.
So, the second you said beer, I immediately went to like Coors Light, and I was like, Britten is not a Coors Light.
Why would you go straight to Coors Light?
I don't know.
That's the question.
I don't know. Britten as a stout. Yeah.
A little heavy on the palate.
Very heavy.
And a lot to process.
But, like, if you understand, it's very manageable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
He's a beer.
He's a beer. Oh, this is yours. This is full on yours. It's Puccini.
Puccini! Okay, Puccini, to me, I feel like he's kind of a basic bitch. Like, I hate to say it, but he is kind of a basic bitch. Turn of the, like, he crossed over into the 1900s for his composings, and he very much copied Verdi in a lot of sense. I think he's just a glass of white wine. Am I wrong, though?
No, you're not.
Or a rosé?
I don't think a rosé. More like a Zinfandel.
I hate Zinfandels, but like, here's the thing. Puccini is so overplayed and overproduced that everybody's had it and everybody knows the name. Therefore, you're right, he is like a Zinfandel or like a wine. Everyone's had one. You either really like it, the taste comes back for it sometimes.
Yeah.
It's in everybody's cabinet-ish.
It's that wine you pick up when you're going to dinner.
Yeah.
And you don't know the people.
Yeah.
I actually don't know who this is. Wait, this is your
Borodin. So Borodin was one of the 5.
Oh, wow. We're going to get really called out on some of these.
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
Come for us in the comments.
Roast
us.
I don't know Borodin's music.
Borodin.
And also, you were supposed to pick. Sorry, you can pick twice.
No. Oh, well, okay. It's fine. This is my pick, and he's also one of the people I wrote down. Borodin. So I've done a couple of his music.
His musics.
Oh my god. I have performed some of his works. He is a Russian composer. He's one of the main 5. I can't remember what they're called.
The 5.
I think it's just the 5.
Yeah.
The first thing I think of is 5 hand, and I think of the Guðnadóttir hand, and the Guðnadóttir hand is like medieval. Ooh, tricky.
If he's Russian, would we automatically go to vodka?
I know, but I don't want to be stereotypical.
That's true.
I don't want to be stereotypical, but at the same time,
There's a lot of vodka drinks, though.
There are a lot of vodka drinks. Like, with Borodin, he has, like, a really nice sense of, like, harmony and structure. And there's, like, the few songs that I performed, there's a lot of chromaticism in it, but it, like, makes sense harmonically. It's not, like, crazy outside of the wheelhouse. I don't know. Maybe, like, I feel like he's just, like, a martini. But, like, a vodka martini.
Okay.
You know, it's a popular drink, but, like, only certain people really enjoy them. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. He's hard to pin down.
Yeah.
Am I picking now? Even though...
You are picking. You're going to pick twice.
I don't know. Okay.
Or we're just going to start with you. We can go back to it right after.
Oh, okay. Webern.
Something calculated?
Yeah. Something that has kind of like a lot of ingredients, but everything's...
It's like a pinch of this and a little squirt of that.
Is he a Bloody Mary?
Honestly, maybe. He might be a Bloody Mary.
Because that's like a lot of ingredients.
But I don't think he's like a super spicy Bloody Mary.
Yeah. He's like he's not one of those like, he's like a cafe.
A cafe Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Where they have like a very specific way that they make it. They don't veer from it.
Mm-hmm.
It's consistent. But it's not like
overwhelmingly
spicy or like a lot of ingredients.
Yeah.
Like what you see is what you get.
Yeah, that's fair. I like that. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes. I like to be surprised too. Okay.
This was so much harder than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, this one's not. Schubert.
Ooh!
Schubert is... Nice glass of red wine.
Mm. Yeah. Are we thinking like a cab, or like, are we thinking a Merlot, or like, let's narrow it down. Or is it like a red blend?
Ooh, no. Or he's a port.
Mm. He is.
Mm-hmm, he's a port.
He's a port. He has some, because he's such a sweet composer.
He is.
And I mean that in like a non-derogatory term.
Yeah.
Like, he probably would take offense to it, but I mean it as like, he's very, the way he crafts his melodies, it's with like a lot of care.
A lot of care and yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And ports take a while to kind of age.
Yes, and you sip them.
You sip them.
Also, I feel like he would drink port.
I feel like he would drink port too.
Yeah.
With his housemate. Wink, wink.
They were roommates.
They were roommates. Bach.
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 Ooh, Bach. Our old Daddy Bach, right?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think we put another Bach in there.
We did.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
I mean...
We did.
We did.
Bach is...
It has to be a staple drink.
I was gonna say the wine you get at church.
You're not wrong, though! Where you kind of drink after everybody spit. Because he was kind of nasty. He had 25 kids, if you are not familiar with Bach's history. Like, in my mind, this is going to get graphic, but, like, I imagine him playing organ and, like, fucking at the same time. Like, 25 children?
That's a lot of kids.
That's so many kids!
Yeah.
So many kids! And also,
definitely.
like, he wasn't necessarily, like, a pristinely holy person.
No. But yeah.
He kind of nasty, but he has the intention of being holy because he's playing in church all the time. That's so bad. Oh my god, he's church wine.
He is church wine.
He's church wine.
Now we're just...
I'm dead. Oh my god. Okay.
Sorry for the people listening.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. I laugh really loud. Get off of me.
Actually, I should probably just turn down the mic a tiny bit.
I think you're okay. Satie.
Ooh.
Joined a cult. Made up a language.
This is also a little history lesson.
Yeah. If you don't know anything about Satie, he's a very interesting person.
I love Satie.
He's so interesting.
I say I love Satie, but also I'm like slightly scarred from Satie from playing like four-hand piano. Yeah.
And so many gymnopédies. It's everywhere.
It is. I'm actually teaching one of my students.
Boom, ding.
Yeah.
Boom.
I was actually looking at the history of that. It's like a courting dance where it like is performed like naked apparently. I don't know.
He's an interesting person,
Yeah.
like I said.
Ooh, so what drink is he?
I feel like he's like he's like the bottle of alcohol you kind of forgot you had, but like you open it and you're pleasantly surprised that it still tastes good and it hasn't vinegarized.
You know, that's kind of like his music.
It is.
Like, you kind of just forget about his music for a second, and then you go back to it and you're like, oh, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's also, like, harmonically really weird.
It is. He changes drastically. But it, like sounds good.
It works.
It works.
It works.
It works. Yeah. He's like closet gin or something.
Closet gin.
I guess. But not in like a closeted gin.
No.
Like he's not scared
it's like
of
dusty.
coming out.
It's
he's like dusty.
He's like dusty gin.
He's dusty gin. You like just forgot.
We're gonna move on to the next composer before we offend more Satie fans.
Yeah.
I'm a Satie fan.
I'm ready to be roasted in the comments. Just come for me, please.
Speaking about French composers, Debussy.
Oh God. A classic.
Something fruity.
Yeah. Something fruity for sure.
And overly ornamented.
I'm getting like blackberry vibes.
Ooh, it's a gin drink.
Yeah.
Blackberry and like a fizz, like a soda water.
Yes.
Not, I wouldn't say a tonic, but like.
Yes, like it's in my head. It's got like blackberries and lemon and gin
And some ginger.
Yeah.
Like it just dances.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could sip it quickly, or you could...
Sip it quickly? You mean gulp it down?
Yeah, you could gulp it, or you could, like, take your time with it.
Yeah.
I don't know what that drink is called.
I don't either.
It's the Debussy.
It's the Debussy. We just invented it.
Yeah. Okay. Stockhausen. I can't even play his music in my head right now. I can't even think of.
I would say, like, an attack of a wash.
A wash?
A wash is something.
Like, are we talking like dunking someone?
No,
or like a
his,
shower.
No, like the sound of his music.
Oh, I thought you were like, let's drown a bitch. I'm like, I don't. Okay.
I'm gonna drink. So like, also something fizzy.
Okay, a fizzy drink.
I'm always down for a fizzy
It could be
drink.
like a tonic. Don't you dare name him after my favorite drink.
No. He's not your favorite drink. Or maybe something like you hallucinate a tiny bit and like have absinthe.
I do get absinthe vibes from him.
Yeah.
Or like a Jaeger.
That was a hard shift. But
I know.
Also true.
Like a Jaeger soda or something.
Ooh, no! That one time, I got a carbonated Jaeger shot.
Yeah.
That actually fits. It tastes like deceivingly like Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, because it's like the licorice-y.
Yeah.
So is he a Jaeger bomb shot thing? Soda?
Kind of.
A Jaeger soda?
Yeah. He has his place in time.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, this one's Ooh! I saw it through the paper. Meredith Monk. Okay, but Meredith Monk as a drink.
I love Meredith Monk.
Me too, but Meredith Monk as a drink.
That's difficult to pin down. I just keep thinking of her, like, 12 people chorus thing.
I don't think she's an alcoholic.
I also don't think she's an alcoholic drink.
I think she is...
Immediately what's coming to mind is, like, green juice. I don't know why, though. For some reason, I think, in my mind, I'm like, Meredith Monk is healthy. Therefore, green juice. But I don't think that those things are... I don't think she's healthy. I
don't know her
for
diet.
For some reason, I'm thinking of healthy singing.
You know, yeah.
Because there's, like... I mean, she has great natural talent. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But, like, in order to upkeep that, you have to be really careful with your vocal cords and stuff like that.
So, yeah, maybe, like, a green juice.
Like a green juice? I don't... Is that her vibe, though? I don't know.
See, I was thinking more like a tea.
Okay.
Like a
caffeinated?
Like a green tea with a little mint.
Oh. So we both went to the same color.
Green. So, do we get green vibes from Meredith Monk?
I guess.
Yeah. Oh. But yeah, like a green tea with a little mint or like a green juice.
Both acceptable. Some, like, both are healthy for you all.
Both sound good right now.
Yeah.
It's a little cold, so.
It is. I shouldn't even made fun of when we got to Bach the first time and I got JCE Bach. So clearly, thank you, Karma. I'm sorry. Kitchaka.
I don't know.
Because JCE Bach also was a church musician.
He went to that school, right?
I think I'm getting the Bach children mixed up. Again, there were 25 of them.
I thought he was the one that went to...
I think I'm thinking of London Bach. Not the same, right?
It could be the same. Our Western classical history in our mind is failing us.
Well, also, like, you gloss over the Bach children,
That's
okay?
true.
You talk about Bach for, like, 4 weeks, and then you're like, oh, yeah, he had kids and they wrote music. Let's move on to Beethoven.
I mean, yeah, you're right. So is he, like, the bottle of wine that turned into vinegar in your cabinet that you use for cooking?
Yeah, useful. It
He's
has
still
its
useful.
place.
Still useful, has its place.
Everybody knows it.
Everyone knows it's there.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't drink it.
No. I don't... He's cooking wine.
He's cooking.
He's cooking wine.
Good cooking wine.
Yeah, no. He's good cooking wine.
Good cooking wine. You
Yeah.
should never cook with wine you wouldn't drink originally.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, okay. Let's just move on from that one.
Yeah.
Samuel Barber.
Ooh.
Wrote the...
He wrote the Adagio for strings.
Yes.
Which, like, if you're an American, it was played on, like, every 9/11 tribute. Not that it shouldn't be, but, like, that's what it's synonymous for now.
Yeah.
Sad things.
I didn't say he was a sad drink, though.
No. American composer, right?
Not gonna lie, I don't know his music that well.
I'm pretty sure. Come for me in the comments. Roast me. I, like, don't... I just had the worst thought, and I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Mm-mm. We're gonna...
Cheat time, cheat book. That also means we can look up Samuel Barber.
Yeah, you revisit the history.
Yeah.
Is he a hot drink? No.
A hot toddy? Yes, an American composer, by the way.
That's what I thought. Like, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Is he a liqueur?
Maybe. Like a coffee liqueur?
Maybe. Where are the oh.
That's a very American thing, too. Like...
A liqueur?
Yeah.
It's hard. Like... Ooh, like... Is he an amaretto sour?
I don't like amaretto sours, but... You know?
I feel like maybe? That's my answer. An amaretto sour.
Okay.
Sour.
Let's go with that one.
Is it my turn?
It is.
Okay.
I need to, like, brush up on my composer knowledge.
Yeah, we probably should have done that before we started.
That's
Chopin!
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 Chopin! Ooh, I would say... I was just gonna roast Chopin, but I like Chopin. Something really overrated.
something very overrated.
And overplayed. And...
Yeah. What's an overrated drink? What's something that people...
They go to the bar and don't know what to order, and this is what they order.
Oh, you know what? A mojito. Am I wrong?
Oh, yeah.
Mojitos are really good.
But, like...
Bartenders hate making them.
Because you have to muddle everything.
You have to muddle everything.
And it's just...
Pianists, I mean, some pianists like playing a Chopin, but I feel like they're always asked to either play Chopin or Debussy.
Yeah, there was a moment when we were in school, and I think there were 7 of us, 7 pianists, and we were all playing a Chopin piece.
Ugh.
Yeah, and I think that's the moment where I'm like, I'm not going to play Chopin anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, like a mojito, like, everyone wants it. It's really annoying to play because it's kind of hard. Like, there's a lot of hard pieces. Yeah, like a mojito.
That was easier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Philip, sorry, I made a face. I don't mind his music, but Philip Glass.
I do yoga to Philip Glass.
I think also someone that is also a little overplayed sometimes.
Yeah.
Because I like Philip Glass, but the reason why I made the face is because whenever you say minimalism, you automatically go to Philip Glass or Steve Reich.
It's true.
When there's like a bunch of other composers that are amazing minimalist composers.
That's true.
So...
Is Philip Glass an alcoholic drink?
I was gonna say I need an alcoholic drink.
I feel like he's water.
I was gonna roast him that bad.
Okay, but like that's not I mean, okay, I guess it is kind of bad. But like he's so overplayed.
He is.
Don't get me wrong, he has beautiful music, like I said.
But it is something repetitive. And you do drink water. You should drink water constantly.
Day, yeah.
Yeah, he's like water, like a smart water.
If any of our former teachers are watching this, I'm so sorry. But also, like, are we wrong?
Like smart water, yeah.
I didn't mean to roast him that bad, but it just seemed to fit.
Like, you know what kind of water he is? Voss sparkling water.
Ugh. Yeah. Minimalism, but a little jazzed up.
Now we're just roasting him. Okay, go ahead.
Oh my god. Okay. Ooh, Scarlatti.
Ooh, okay, so...
I think of his one-handed piano stuff. Doesn't he have one-handed piano?
You assume I've played Scarlatti.
Oh. I could have sworn a pianist at our school played one-handed Scarlatti stuff.
That's a one-handed Scriabin prelude. We all played that.
It was another S composer.
Yeah, we all played a one-hand, left-hand Scriabin prelude.
Okay.
But Scarlatti's like a lot's going on. It's like Mozart. Honestly, like an energy drink, like a Red Bull.
A vodka Red Bull? Or just a regular
Just
Red
like
Bull?
a regular Red Bull.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like Red Bulls.
I hate Red Bulls. No one actually is allowed to drink Red Bulls in this house. It's like a weird rule I have, no energy drinks, because they're so bad for you.
For you.
So bad. Sugar, caffeine. Not red.
Okay.
Did I pick Scarlatti?
You did.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, you can kind of tell when we don't have like a big opinion on a composer.
Yeah.
And it's like kind of okay.
Yeah.
Florence Beatrice Price.
Ooh.
The Real American Symphony.
Yes. She wrote a lot of great stuff.
Yeah. I'm thinking something really American, and I'm going with a diner coffee.
Huh.
It is, you're never disappointed.
It's just what you need when you need it.
Yes.
Type of a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like.
And if you want it to be punchy, you just add your like flask of whiskey.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, I like, because I like diner coffee.
I do too.
It's one of those things where it's like, you go to a coffee shop and if the coffee is bad, you will never get their drip coffee again. But if you go to a diner, it's usually tastes the same. It is coffee, and you'll get a few cups. Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you had a thought.
No, I just think she's a punchy woman. She has like really great opinions, and she wrote a lot of stuff, I think, that
everyone should listen to.
Yeah. Her music was before her time, honestly.
I think she would have thrived in today.
She would have thrived in today.
Yeah.
She would have been out there with like a fucking megaphone, screaming. Not that women have to scream for their opinion to get across, but just saying that. We better get a handle on this one.
For those of you who are not watching visually, I just rolled my eyes. Oh, Handel.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. God. Handel, I'm gonna just box him in with Christmas because that's the only time the general population listens to him.
Very true.
They only listen to the Messiah.
Yes.
So Handel is going to be eggnog in my mind.
Spiked eggnog or just eggnog?
Just eggnog.
Yeah, not even fun.
It's not fun. He's just
eggnog.
He's just a custardy milk in the Christmas holiday music.
Okay.
Is that fair?
That's not wrong.
Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting all the thick ones.
Don't get me wrong though, I do love the Messiah.
Yes.
And I do listen to it at Christmas time.
Like everyone else.
Like everybody else.
Yeah. Ooh, Pauline Oliveros.
Ooh, okay.
I hope we're getting like a good range of people. I
think we are. We're touching on people, I think, you know, if you're a non-studying musician, just like a casual listener, and like have like a rough understanding of classical music, like I feel like we're hitting some big ones.
We didn't even have some of these are not even classical, quote unquote classical music.
True, Aphex Twin.
Yeah.
Pauline Oliveros is a great woman composer of. She gained like notoriety around like the 70s. Yeah.
Something like that.
Very synonymous with like the
deep listening, which
yeah.
can be used in your whole life. I have learned. It's a wonderful tool.
Yeah, her music is very therapeutic. Meditative for sure.
Sonic meditations.
Yeah, I mean, she has a lot of music that's definitely about like kind of focusing yourself.
So not an alcoholic drink.
Not an alcoholic drink.
Also a tea?
Yeah, I think so. I would choose tea. She's a she's a peppermint tea.
Ooh, something that like wakes you up, but like
doesn't do anything to your like nervous system to add any extra chemicals.
Yeah.
Gentle in the tummy sometimes.
Gentle in the tummy. But like has that zing to like wake you up and make sure you know you are in with the times.
In with the times.
Yeah, peppermint tea. Ooh, or maybe because it's like one of my favorite drinks with peppermint tea is like with like sliced ginger, fresh ginger.
I was gonna say even like adding like ginger to it.
Yeah.
Or ginger
make it a little
tea.
spicy. Yeah. Oh, this super.
I need my water. I'm getting thirsty.
You're having your Philip Glass.
Mm. In my hydro flask. Yes. I'm so excited for this Stravinsky.
Stravinsky is...
He is loud.
You know, and this is kind of a play on one of his pieces, his ballets. He's a fireball.
Yes. Yes. He is. Oh God. I think he's like a straight shot.
Mm-hmm.
He's a shot of...
Not even a shot, he's a swig from the bottle.
He is. Stravinsky is a swig from the bottle, and it's not even, it's any bottle. It's a swig from the bottle when you're pissed off. Like, a swig from the bottle when you're about to go off on somebody.
When you're over it, and you're just like, give me a second. I need to loosen, like, my muscles.
Exactly. A swig from the bottle when you're ready to just, like, tear into somebody.
Yeah, I love Stravinsky.
So good.
One of my top composers. Favorite composers.
So influenced also. He influenced so many composers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you look at any film score of today, whether or not the composer said they were influenced by Stravinsky, if you go back to the composer who they were influenced by, that composer was influenced by Stravinsky because of the rhythmic values in his work. Yeah. So great. If you haven't listened to it on Melodica, it's really good. Oh, I pulled Stravinsky since your turn. I'm like, ooh, again.
Nico Muley.
Okay.
But a friend.
Yeah. He did recently have an opera performed at the Metropolitan Opera. I'm not saying that means anything.
I'm just looking at you.
Because
not looking at them.
I have strong opinions about the Metropolitan Opera. They are unpopular opinions. You can come for me in the comments below. Not that Nico Muley shouldn't have had an opera performed. That's not what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. I'm saying the Metropolitan Opera.
It's the venue.
Yeah, that's the person I take the issue with, is like the opera house. Yeah.
But as a drink, let's.
I know, I gotta reel it back in. Sorry.
Something a little snooty, but like not.
Yeah.
Maybe this one. No.
I'm gonna pull up the book.
Yeah, you do.
He's a clear alcohol.
He's a clear alcohol, and.
Is he a champagne?
Yes. Yes, he is.
He's a champagne. I like champagne's good. I can only have one glass of champagne.
I always get a headache.
Always get a headache. Not that Nico Muley's music gives me a headache.
But I like the taste of it.
It's tasty, but it's a little pretentious, especially if it's only like proper champagne. Yeah. Nico Muley's proper champagne. Mm-hmm. Not like sparkling white wine or whatever. He is like champagne from France. Yeah. Nice. The NG champagne.
Not from Champaign, Illinois.
Not from Champaign, Illinois. The joke will never get old.
It got old.
Somehow Philip Glass ended on here twice.
Oh, Glass. I think it's because we both said it and then we both typed it at the same time.
Yeah, we were doing this at the same time.
Okay, well.
Let me pull another one. He's water. Ooh, chunky one.
Ooh, chunky.
Okay, Sufjan Stevens.
Ooh, okay. I am a big Sufjan Stevens fan.
Love Sufjan Stevens.
I thought that was two of them put on one.
Did this fall out?
Probably. Yes, we haven't done this one. Okay. Sufjan Stevens. I really like Sufjan Stevens. I would say
he's like not a super well-known drink, but like he hits the spot when you need it.
A little sweet, but mellow.
I was gonna say emotional, but I don't know how many drinks have that have that quality.
I think all drinks have that quality if you have multiple of them.
True.
I think he is an easygoing drink, so maybe one mixer.
Yeah.
And maybe something else. This is not your favorite drink, but it's something that I would drink while listening to Sufjan Stevens on the couch.
Okay.
Is a vodka tonic.
Yeah. I was almost going to say gin and tonic. Like, it's not a hard drink to prepare. You don't really have to scour your cabinet for... Yeah. I like that.
And depending on the gin or vodka, it could be extremely complex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like a...
So are we going... Ooh, are you going with Sufjan Stevens as your favorite drink?
I love Sufjan Stevens, and Sufjan Stevens sometimes gets put into the same box as Phoebe Bridgers. I know, I'll stop talking about her in every podcast, I swear to God.
But they're both great composers.
But they're both, and I also think, like, a lot of times their music is it goes together.
Same vibe. Yeah.
G&T?
G&T?
G&T? Wow.
Or vodka and tonic. Like, honestly, depends on what you have.
A drink that you don't have to work too hard to make.
Yeah, and you just appreciate it. David Lang.
Oh, crap. David Lang's music. I can't think of it.
I played a David Lang piece in an ensemble.
I'm really riding on your answer here.
Oh.
I don't know stuff that well.
Okay, I would go with, like, I don't think it's alcoholic.
Okay.
And I think it's a little basic.
Like orange juice?
I was gonna go with, like, a mocha.
Oh, okay.
Like a caffeinated drink, like a coffee.
Sure.
I think that's just what I associate his music with, because
Did you get mochas a lot when you played his music?
I think, because it was like I needed something filling.
Got it, okay.
I needed something filling before I played, because I wouldn't get to eat for, like, the next, like, 3 hours.
Got it.
But, like, it's, I think that's just my association with it.
Okay, well, let's say mocha.
Yeah.
Let's just go for it.
Yeah,
Do
sure.
Mocha.
Why not?
You can really tell which ones you've touched because you've, like, just really...
I fidget with it, and I, like, crinkle it in my hands.
No shade.
You really can't tell.
Bario.
Ooh. Something overly complex.
Yeah. I have not played a lot of Bario.
I have not played any, but I love his music in a theoretical sense.
Bario, okay, I know I'm going to sound dumb asking this question, but he was a 12 tone? Or is he a...
He's like... He did the sequenzas, and I could be completely wrong and then be blasted for it. Bario sequenza. If my phone decides to load now. Oh no. But it's like when extended techniques are starting to be a thing.
Oh. Overly complex.
Yes, I was right. The Bario sequenzas. It is 14 compositions that are for soloist. So there's one for soprano, one for, like, bassoon, one for piano. So that's why when I meant overly complex, it's like pushing the bounds of an instrument, or person, in just general. So, like, overly complex, like, I would say something with unorthodox ingredients, and there's a lot of them.
Drink with unorthodox ingredients.
Is he the over-the-top, spicy Bloody Mary?
Or is he like a hot sauce martini, which I have gotten before and I regretted it. I got a Tabasco martini one time.
That just sounds bad.
It was interesting. It was good for a couple sips, and I couldn't have any more. Fiery on the top.
Ooh.
I guess, yeah, he is a
ooh,
spicy something.
Or a hot toddy.
Hot toddies I associate with, like, wellness, though.
That's true.
Bario's not wellness.
No, he's not wellness.
I feel like Bario causes anxiety for someone who wants to play it perfectly.
Yeah.
Which is most.
Like most people.
Most people.
Yeah. Okay, so, like, are we going with, like, ooh, because it's, like, you know how, like, Bloody Marys are, like, the hangover cure, like, for the next morning that eases the pain?
He's a Bloody Mary that causes a hangover.
Oh. Yeah, I would say that. I just can't think of a drink that has, like, 10,000 ingredients.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a really heavy poured, and by heavy poured I mean like heavy poured, like alcohol-wise, Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary, yeah.
Really, really complex flavors. Like,
one that
they
also
added a little too much Worcestershire sauce and a lot of hot sauce.
And one that probably costs like $25.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Super expensive.
Yeah.
That's the tea.
Yeah.
Here we go. Strauss. I immediately associate with some of the opera stuff that he's done.
I honestly, yeah. And I think of horn, like French horn.
Yeah, a lot of loud.
So, like, something really big.
Something big, yeah. Something that sits heavy.
Something that gets you a little bloated.
Yeah. The thing that comes to mind is kind of like a White Russian.
Oh.
But I don't know if that, like, fits him as, like, a... Because, like, if I have too many White Russians, I will feel bloated because that's a lot of lactose in a drink.
I was going to say, I would just feel bad.
Oh, yeah, that too. Because Strauss also has that, is the stereotypical, like, when people think of opera, they think of his stuff.
Puffs, yeah.
Yeah.
We could go with a White Russian. That'd also be kind of like, White Russians are kind of popular amongst an age group.
They are. I also feel like they're more of a, they're stereotypically more of a feminine drink.
Are they really?
I think so. I think some people associate them with feminine drinks. I don't think they're a feminine drink. My partner is a male and he really enjoys a good White Russian.
The White Russian kind of sounds right. It's kind of heavy.
It's kind of heavy.
Mainly because of
Because so much milk.
So much milk.
Well, it's not even milk. It's like, what, a heavy cream or half and half or something?
Yeah.
Like thick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very heavy singing, too.
Yeah.
No light rolls. It's mostly, like, lyric.
Okay. Fanny Mendelssohn.
Okay.
That one's actually really hard.
It is hard. I believe she was decent friends with Clara. I believe they did know each other, if I'm remembering correctly. Or maybe I'm just making that up. I think their paths crossed. I don't know if they were, like, exactly friends, but they were from the same, like, time period. Fanny Mendelssohn wrote a lot of, she wrote a lot of vocal music, like a lot of women composers of her time did. Not that that was the corner that they were put into, because I believe Fanny Mendelssohn also wrote piano music, and probably also stringed instruments as well, because her husband Wrote a lot of stringed instrument
Yeah.
stuff, and I think he was a string player.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. Because I think Mendelssohn violin concertos are very, very complex. Not complex, but they're called virtuoso pieces. Getting off topic. Trying to like
zone into a drink.
She's not something too strong.
No. Honestly, I'm thinking wine.
I also am getting like a wine, but not like just a basic wine. Like I'm thinking like maybe like a. No, I don't want to say that. I almost said Chardonnay, but I don't think that she's a Chardonnay.
No, I think she's like a deep red.
Okay, yeah, a little complex.
A little complex, a deep red. Definitely like you eat it with like a steak or something.
Is she a cab or like a?
Yeah, I think so.
Or a Merlot. Ugh, I don't know what I'm doing with my hair.
I would think like a Merlot. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to do one each?
Yes. One more. We'll do like a wrap up.
Can I like cheat on mine?
I don't want this as my last one. Oh gosh,
okay.
It's Russian.
Let me see. No, that one's hard.
Okay,
we're gonna cheat on our last ones.
Give me that.
No.
I found mine.
You found yours?
Don't put them back out. Put them back in the bowl. Ooh, yeah, do this one.
I would not know how to. For those, you know what? Let's leave that to our viewers. Comment below what drink you think Xenakis is.
Yeah.
Because, to be honest, I don't know.
I immediately think of dirt. I don't know why. His stuff is so hard to play and it's kind of unnecessary. Like, PhD students have, like, lost their minds trying to play, like, extended technique on cellos and things like that. I love you if you've worked that hard to do that, but, like...
That's a lot.
It's a lot. And, like, how many people like it when you play outside of the academic world?
That's, I think, of most music. It's like, what happens if you played this in every day? Yeah.
Anyway. I don't get me wrong, I really like Xenakis' music, but I think it's a little
much. The funny thing is we did most.
It's like a badge of honor. It's like I can play Xenakis.
Honestly, is it a badge of honor or more like a show off?
It's a show off.
Yeah.
Did you find one you like?
No, I'm being really picky. I shouldn't be.
Do you want me to go while you look?
Yes.
Okay. I picked Amy Beach. I'm obsessed with Amy Beach. I think she has a lot of heart. I almost picked Clara Schumann. I'm also obsessed with her. I mean, if you want to do that, that is your prerogative. Amy Beach, to me, is a strong-willed drink. She's an alcoholic drink. She is a bourbon soda. She's a bourbon soda. She is smoky. She is fiery. She is something
I love bourbon
that like Amy, don't get me wrong, a lot of women composers are strong-willed. They persevere hard. They overcome obstacles almost all of the time. But American composer, I don't know. I think I've performed some of her stuff before. I feel very connected to her compositional style. If you haven't listened to the Browning's, I think there are 3 Browning poem song cycle things. That's not at all how you should ever introduce a piece at a concert, so just don't do that. But, like, that's all I can think of right now.
You know that one piece by
this one piece. I performed I'll Love But a Day by her, introduced by my previous vocal coach at my community college, and thank God they introduced me to Amy Beach. I still love that song. It's a difficult song to do. There's a lot of chromaticism. You have to hold C's for like 4 or 5 measures, which if you're not familiar with like the female vocal range, that is not an easy place to like hold the notes, because it's very close to your passaggio, and it very much makes it feel like you're kind of being it's uncomfortable. It can be very uncomfortable to sing in that part of your voice if you're not, especially in like a classical way. She's a bourbon soda. She perseveres. She's bubbly, but like she has a punch to her, and she should be a staple, and is a staple in my home.
A staple. Yeah.
Did you find? Okay.
I know. I was about to say, while you were talking, they were probably watching me like throw all of these things out, trying to find the one person I want, which I probably should have just said it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna put all these back while you do that.
Okay. So mine is Julius Eastman.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just mouth that?
I did, because I knew exactly what you were gonna pick.
I love him.
I forgot that we put him on the list. Not that I forgot about him as a composer, but
like, he's great.
It makes sense.
Okay, but the thing is, I don't know him as a drink.
Why did you pick him?
Because I love him. He's great.
He is great.
I think, him as a person, outspoken, right? Didn't care. He is unabashedly him.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
And I think that drink is... What do you think? I would go with...
Is he a drink that has like egg whites in it that people are kind of afraid to drink, but are actually like safe? A little
hard to swallow.
A little hard to swallow.
Because something that's a little hard to swallow but really tastes good.
Yeah.
Something with egg whites. What is it? Something with like almond.
Oh, okay. Let me just Google, because there are like egg white drinks I'm thinking of that I don't know the names of because I'm uncultured when it comes to drinking.
Yeah.
Egg white drinks. Egg white cocktails.
But he was also not fussy. Like, so like, I feel like egg white drinks are a little fussy.
I mean, yes and no.
Yeah, it's just egg whites.
You've got the gin fizz. Egg whites in it. I don't know what that is.
No.
A white lady cocktail? What the fuck is that? Sounds dumb as shit. Sorry. That sounds like a Karen drink. Sorry.
I love how it's been an hour and we've just lost all filter.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with an egg white drink.
Yeah.
Or
this one says flower.
Or because he's my favorite composer, I'm just gonna be extremely biased and just do straight bourbon.
Yeah, it's true, because it's your favorite composer. I don't know. He's hard to pin down.
I kind of like bourbon. I think, are they both bourbon drinks?
They are.
A little smoky.
Punchy.
Has a bite. Kind of hard to swallow.
Yeah. Yeah. Amy Beach's music is less hard to swallow than Julius Eastman, just because of how controversial he was, and the fact that almost like half of his music is like gone.
That's true.
And he also like gave it away too.
That's true.
Yeah, here you go.
Very much him.
Yeah.
But also very sad, because I wonder how many wonderful pieces there were.
Oh my god. If you're watching this is like, this piece of paper doesn't exist anymore. There you go. You can have extra.
Thank you. So that was our podcast.
Oh my gosh. Come for us in the comments. I'm sure we pissed off a lot of people.
I'm sure we did. And probably they're going to be like, you guys have music degrees? You don't even know who you're talking about.
It's true, because listen, people.
There's a lot of composers.
Like, I'm not going to go off, but we're going to go off for like a hot second. The Western music history, just what you learn about is probably, in terms of the people you learn about, is I would say like the top 12.
I think we probably only named a few of them.
Yeah. And it wasn't even decided by like, it was decided by this one person. And he was like, these are the people we need to study. Yeah. So everybody put all of their focus into those. And so everybody like who is a person of color, a woman composer, or just generally not like well known because their music wasn't liked by this one person, we don't learn about them in like the core.
Yeah, and honestly, most of these people, like, let's see, like Eastman, Monk, Oliveros, like all of those people, I've probably only heard of them within the past 3 years.
Yeah.
Just because of our, like, I'm sure your background too, like, I've only focused on the classical composers.
Yeah.
The first Viennese school, like.
Yeah, I mean, when you learn that, I mean, when I took my music history class, it was at the community college, and so it was very much based off of, like, the core Mozart, Bach, Beethoven, Telemann.
We forgot Telemann.
Yeah, we also forgot Leonin and Pertin, which are two very famous composers from the medieval time. I did learn about Hildur, which is important.
Yes.
But that's only because she is mentioned in a book that everybody uses, which is the Norton Anthology of Western Music History or something like that.
Western Classical Music History.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, so these are the drinks that all of these people are.
You can tell I touched all of these because they are crinkled now.
Oh boy. Okay.
So thank you for listening. If you made it all the way through,
yes.
Props to you because there were some ranty moments in there.
Yeah. In the description, we'll list the drinks and the names of people that we went through.
Yeah.
Now I think about it, there should have been numbers on all of these.
You know.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Comment below which one is your favorite. Did we mention your favorite composer? If not, who's your favorite?
Your favorite drink.
Yeah, your favorite drink.
Yeah.
Comment below all ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah. Like and subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
We will see you next time.